Alright, let's take a look at this question. It says to select the equivalent expression for what we're given here. We are given four options to choose from, but what we need to do is to simplify this here, and then we will look at these and see which one may match up. So here we go. We start with, we have a set of brackets. Inside that set of brackets is another set of parentheses, so we're going to start from the inside, work our way out. Here we have a 4 next to our parenthesis. Notice between the 4 and the parenthesis there is no symbol here. That means that we are multiplying, okay, because there's no addition or subtraction. So we're going to distribute here and multiply the 4 times both things inside. Okay, when we do that, 4 times 8 is 32, and 4 times negative x is a negative 4x. Next, inside this bracket we can simplify a little. Notice we have x in more than one place. 20 minus 4 is 16x plus our 32. Next, we want to remove our bracket here. To do that, we look directly in front. Now this negative indicates a negative 1 here. Now notice again we need to distribute. So we're going to multiply the negative 1 through. So we have our 48 here, and then negative 1 times 16x is a negative 16x. Negative 1 times 32 is a negative 32. We've removed all of our parentheses and brackets. We just look one more time for like terms, and notice we have here a 48 and a 32. They're just plain numbers. So we go ahead and combine those. 48 minus 32 leaves us with 16. Okay, so we have 16 and a negative 16x. Okay, this is our value. We want to find which is equivalent to it. Well, obviously this one's not. It has 24x instead of a 16x. This one has a set of parentheses, so to really determine if they're the same, I do need to distribute here. 2 times 22 would be 44x, and 2 times 3 would be 6. That is not the same as our 16 minus 16x. Next, we have 16 times 1 minus x. Again, we have a parentheses. We're going to distribute. 16 times 1 is 16, and 16 times negative x is negative 16x. Well, look there, we have a definite match. So our equivalent expression would be option C. Right, here we have a similar example. We're just asked to simplify this time. So again, we have brackets. We want to start from the innermost set of parentheses. Notice here, rather than distributing 8 and negative 12, we can just combine those. Those are like terms. We're going to leave everything else the same. We have our 84x, that's an x, minus, in parentheses, 30x. And then here we have plus 22 times 8 minus 12 is a negative 4. Okay, opposite signs, subtract them, and the bigger number is negative, so get a negative. Next, we're going to do our 22 times negative 4. Leave everything else exactly the same, just as before. (22 times negative 4 gives us negative 88. We can't combine the 30x and the negative 88 because one has an x and the other does not. But we do want to remove these brackets. Again, the negative here indicates a negative 1. So we just go ahead and distribute that. So we have our 84x out front. Negative 1 times 30 is a negative 30x. Negative 1 times negative 88 is a positive 88. Finally, we have our x's here that we can combine. We have an 84x minus a 30x. So 84 minus 30 leaves us with 54x, and then we have plus 88. There's our simplified version.